Analyst Judge Andrew Napolitano. The judge, by the way, wrote an op-ed for FoxNews.com on the acting AG that will go online tomorrow. Judge, first of all, great to see you, my friend.
Likewise,
Secondly,
Trace.
the op-ed, and I don't want to give away the goods on your op-ed because everybody's going to love it when it hits .com tomorrow. But it's titled, "Will the real AG stand up?" And your argument is that Matthew Whitaker is legally ineligible. But as you just heard John Roberts say, and you read the report, of course, the DOJ says that he is eligible under the Federal Vacancies Reform Act. Your thoughts, Judge?
I was very disappointed to see the lawyers who work for Matthew Whitaker go back to 1866 and look for a precedent there to decide whether or not he was lawfully appointed. I don't care what happened in 1866 because the Congress changed the law in the 1960s and said whoever runs the Justice Department has to be nominated by the president and confirmed by the Senate because we put too much power in their hands. Not only to, not only to supervise 90,000 people, among whom are the 30,000 that work for the FBI, not only to instigate investigations, but to terminate investigations that have already been started. That kind of power can't go to a political hack. How do we know the person is not a political hack? By subjecting them to Senate confirmation, in which their ideas about the law and their views about who should be prosecuted and who should not be prosecuted can be aired to the satisfaction of the Senate. That's not me. That's the congressional statute that was written in the 1960s, which the Justice Department conveniently overlooks.
But we know now, Judge, but Fox is reporting saying, there was a lot of speculation that President Trump just did this, right? He liked Matthew Whitaker and he just stuck him in there. But now we know that he did some due diligence. He went and he asked the DOJ. He did some looking around. It wasn't willy-nilly. And he figured out, or they told him, yeah, you can do this. This is totally fine.
So you have two statutes. You have one that says whenever there's a vacancy in a principal department of the government, of which the Department of Justice is one, the president can appoint whoever he wants as long as that person has worked for the government for 90 days. You then have a specific statute that just refers to the Department of Justice, which says whenever there's a vacancy in the Department of Justice, the number 2 person who's been nominated by the president, confirmed by the Senate, shall fill the role. So when you have two statutes that disagree, which one do you follow, the general or the specific? Very clear, you follow the specific. Congress could not have been more precise when it said the number 2 person, the Deputy Attorney General, takes over. Look, all of this is going to be moot because the president will soon nominate someone and presumably the Senate will confirm whoever he wants to be Attorney General. The problem comes with decisions made by Mr. Whitaker in the interim, because when his position, not if, when his position is found to be legally ineligible, those decisions will become null and void. Okay. Put that toothpaste back in the tube, Trace.
Yeah, and that's the thing, Judge. You're clearly saying in so many words the Democrats are banging the pots and pans because they think that Whitaker might do something in this Robert Mueller, interfere with the Robert Mueller investigation. That's kind of where this goes. I got to go. I'll give you the last 10 seconds on this.
The Democratic fear is shared by a lot of Republicans as well.
Yeah. Judge Andrew Napolitano, good to see you, my friend. Thank you so much.
Pleasure, Trace.
Meantime, oil prices snapping their